hope you're doing well. So today I will be discussing a bit more about my boyfriend, about the fender bender we got into, about my second year of college, expanding a bit more on my journey with MS, and talking about my plans for my next video. So as far as my boyfriend goes, we actually met in my first year of college. I was on a dating app and so was he, so we met on a dating app. I thought he looked super nice and he was really cute and we actually hit it off. Look at that cute face. Look at that cute food. Ooh, that looks actually like pretty good. And he proved true to being super sweet, and we just continued on dating, and we have now been dating for 2.5 years. Also, I think one of the most monumental events in me and Jared's relationship was when we went to Randy from Trailer Park Boys, and if you guys don't know who that is, that's okay. No offense, I'm still not like a super big fan, but he was in love the whole entire time and that was a great experience to see him so happy.
Everybody knows life is like a burger.
So actually, when me and Jared first met is when I had my second round of Lemtrada, and then like a few weeks after, we actually got into this fender bender. So when this person hit us, we were at a complete stop and they came full force. Jared could actually see them from his rear view mirror, so he kind of prepared himself, but I was totally out of the loop. And I was just eating my pizza and then boom, my pizza went flying across the windshield and it looked like someone had like died in the car because the pizza sauce looked like blood and guts and all that type of stuff. So after this car crash, the police and the ambulance and everyone came and they saw me walking. And they were like, oh my gosh, like, was this like a horrible accident? Like, what happened? But I was like, no, don't worry. This was like this before, so don't freak out. And the car actually got replaced and everything was fine. But I actually went through many relapses because of this traumatic event. Now, my doctors did not want to attribute the fact to my MS relapsing to the fact that I was going through a traumatic event. They wanted to put it all on the fact that I had just had Lemtrada, and I guess they didn't want to put me on steroids because I had just been on steroids from Lemtrada. But I really felt like I was going through a relapse, and I really, really wish I would have listened to my gut and just pushed for steroids more, because I do feel that I was having a relapse. And I really feel like this is true because I went to my optometrist the other month to get my prescription upgraded. And he actually thinks that there has been a history of optic neuritis in my other eye. Then after the car crash, my second year of college started, and it definitely was not as fantastic as my first year. I had some teachers that didn't really care to understand me, and they would put tests at the back of the classroom and say, oh, go and get them. And although I was sitting at the front, they wouldn't bring me the test, so that meant I had to zigzag through all the desks. Also, just to let you guys know here, I do have a walker and I have had one for the past couple of years, so it is very hard to maneuver through desks. So when I talk about this, it is extremely difficult, and for people who know me, they'll be like, what the heck? So that was definitely very difficult, having teachers that just didn't care to understand me or didn't try to understand me, were ignorant, and that definitely happens a lot. Just to let you guys know, this is when I had my 3rd round of Lemtrada. Some people can actually go up to 7 rounds depending on how aggressive your MS is, but I have no plans to do a 4th round. I guess it just depends on how my MRI comes back at the end of July, and I will make sure to let you guys know. So then my 3rd year started, and that just totally went by in like the blink of an eye. And COVID happened, and they started doing school online, which was like so great for me because I was honestly terrified being around people, because with Lemtrada, your immune system totally gets destroyed. So I was really nervous about being around other people, so I was so thankful that they did online learning. So finally, as I'm finishing up here with my story, I just want to say something to all the people with MS. Stay positive, stay hopeful, and if you feel like you need to go on steroids, do it. Fight for yourself, because if I've learned anything, it's that. If you feel like you may be experiencing symptoms of MS, go to your doctor, request an MRI ASAP, tell them that your symptoms are matching up with MS, because this disease you need to get on right away. Thanks so much guys for watching. I hope you have enjoyed my story. Now it's time to get to some more fun things. In my next video, I will be introducing my boyfriend. He doesn't know this yet, but I'm gonna make him come on and do a video with me. We're gonna do a challenge. I have an idea in my head. He has no idea about this, but this is gonna be fun. Then I want to do a video where I answer some more questions that I forgot to mention, like when were you diagnosed, what is Lemtrada, what is MS, blah blah blah, explain more about plasma exchange, all that type of stuff. So if you guys have questions, please comment or send me a message or tell me in person or whatever. I already have some really good questions, and I hope you guys are excited for that, because I'm super excited to let you guys know more about what went on in my life. So don't forget to comment your questions and like this video and subscribe, and tune in next week for a new video on Sunday. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Second year of college,